taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Robertson drives in, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Charlotte shooting their first free throw of the game here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Here's Rain Man. Screen by Malone. Here's Rain Man. Lucas with the rebound. Robertson outside. There's the pass to Olajuwon. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Here's Rain Man. Great D that time from Lucas. You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
Yeah, that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
Makes it off the glass. Embiid's got his second basket of the night.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Outside Dumars. Pass to Lucas. Here's Robertson. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Robertson's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Irving passes to Rainbow. And he drives in. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon is in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 3 from Robertson. And the rebound goes to Nashville. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Irving. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside Dumars. Passes it to Robertson. Wants to get it to Olajuwon and does.
I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Embiid inside the line. And that one's on target from the wing. 8 points for Joel Embiid. Hornets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Robertson kicks to Lucas. Outside Dumars. Olajuwon against Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul. And the Hornets making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Hornets.
1:31 left in the first. Charlotte moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Malone passes to Rainbow. Malone a screen on Wilkins. Rain Man shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jerry Lucas. Nashville shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Walton's checked in for the Hornets. Barry comes in for Lucas.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And for Nashville, they're shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Malone down low. Walton's there.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Kuzi. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
The Hornets have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
And it's sent back by Wilkins. From deep three-point territory. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Hornets on top. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. We've got Cunningham. He's out there with Barry. Wilkins is out there with Walton. And it's Cousy in at the point. Cunningham dishes it to Wilkins. Lets it go with the 3. Chris Webber with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Nashville. They trail by 1. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And for Nashville, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. With the drive, and Walton sends it back. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As ever, Joel Embiid has the pressure on him to be the franchise player. He said it's not an easy job. If it was easy, everybody would do it. When you're actually the best offensive player and the best defensive player, you got to make plays. You can't be perfect. All I can do is try to do my best every game. Kevin?
Well said. His best DA is pretty great, isn't it? Thank you so much for the report. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Dumars. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Westbrook. Out of hand on it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
3 from Robertson. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Westbrook. Misses off the left eye.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And with that, the Nashville lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Robertson.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
For 3, Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's Robertson. A miss that time would have put him up. Nashville has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stolen by Wilkins. Pass to Barry. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. And the Hornets lead by 1. we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. Dumar's with it. Picked up by Edwards. Here's Barry. Traps in the tray. Barry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
And that shooting touch of Barry, one of the best in the game. Silky smooth from just about anywhere on the perimeter.
Left side, Westbrook. Mullen with the three. No good that time. Excellent D there from Wilkins. Robertson kicks to Dumars. Driving to the basket. Here's Wilkins. Again, the Hornets score.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
52 seconds left to play here in the half. Rodman sets the screen for Edwards. To the inside. Rodman passes to Edwards. Rodman with the screen on Wilkins. Mullen's shot is off. Charlotte leading by 6. Robertson with it. Picked up by Rodman. Walton the pass to Barry. Another shot. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Tries yet again. And it's good on the way up. Barry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. He kicks it to Weber. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Out in L.A., it'll be the Clippers against the Rockets. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
This is going to be...
And let's get into this first half where there were some struggles for Nashville.
Obviously, that was you.
Thanks for joining us. Now,
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute. This guy has done just that.
On the court for Nashville. Rain Man is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Johnson, and it's Malone, and it's Embiid in at the 5. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick and roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Rain Man, covered by Dumars. And it's Rain Man missing. Outside Dumars. Here's Robertson. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one.
What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
That one misses.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Robertson drives in, banked in off the glass. Robertson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Embiid the screen. Rain Man. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Knocked away. The 9-foot shot. There's the dish to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Joel Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. For Hornets coach Steve Clifford, the key is defense. He says trying to outscore other teams doesn't work. You have to do the things that take effort, like rebounding, getting loose balls, and putting your body on the line. You've got to build a game that'll actually work at the end of the year when you play the important games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, our thanks to you.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Embiid with the screen on Robertson. Irving passes to Embiid. Kicks it out to Johnson. Embiid the screen. Irving with it. Picked up by Robertson. Malone wide open. 3-pointers off the mark. Hornets leading by 13. And here's Dumars outside. And the 3-ball is good. Dumars got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Rain Man. He takes it in. That one goes in.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rain Man. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here.
Second team foul. Into the lineup.
Here's Barry. He's got 7. And it's good. 2 points. Barry's got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Screen by Malone. To the wing on the left. And they double up Embiid. And there's the pass to Rain. Embiid the screen. 5 on the clock. He had a nice open look right there. 6 points for Rain Man.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the third team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Robertson up top. High arcing shot in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half. And they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Kuzi. And that one drops. And the Hornets lead by 18.
I tell you, Kuzi is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Here's Rain Man. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Charlotte.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Walton comes in for Lucas, and Wilkins subbed in for Robertson. Cunningham, he's checked in for Elijah Wan. Nashville trails by 19. Here's Rain Man. He's got 8. With the fadeaway. Count that bucket. Rain Man's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Here's Wilkins. Walton. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Rain Man to the paint. Here's Embiid. And Walton sends it back. And Wilkins now top of the key. Cunningham passes to Kuzi. Here's Barry. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Malone. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Hornets lead by 19. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Steve Clifford has out there. They've got Wilkins. Robertson is out there with Dumont. And it's Cunningham into the force slot.
First team foul.
And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Hornets. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Right side Dumars. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. And Embiid with the screen on Wilkins. And Walton sends it back.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And great hustle. Turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Here's Johnson. Over to the left wing. Embiid with the screen on Wilkins. Here's Rainman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Bill Walton. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Embiid sets the pick for Irving. Rebound, Bill Walton. Charlotte leading by 21. Cunningham passes to Kuzi. From deep, Robertson sinks the triple. Robertson's got 10 points here in the second half.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Inside, Walton with the steal. Here's Kuzi, covered by Irving. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Malone's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rainman. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Some changes for Charlotte. Daniels is checked in for Dumars. Davis is subbed in for Robertson. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
A platoon swap here for Nashville. Pass to Kuzi. Here's Kemp. Softly drops in the floater. Kemp's got his first basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Edwards. Wilkins grabs the miss. Wilkins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Hornets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Kuzi can hit. For Nashville, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mullen against Cunningham. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards finds Rodman. Rodman with a screen on Wilkins. And here's Edwards from the arc. Nashville, no good that time either. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Wilkins on target from 13 feet. Wilkins has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
Monroe's checked in for the Hornets. Just 2 to shoot. Edwards with the block.
Wow, great defensive play by Anthony Edwards, engaged on that end of the floor right now.
Davis is checked in for the Hornets. And here's Nashville. Outside Edwards. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
How about the instincts of Russell Westbrook on the defensive end? Gives his teammate an easy chance there.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Wilkins kicks to Davis. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Westbrook. Hornets with the rebound.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
And here is Davis. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one.
Scoring the ball, I guess. We are doing horrible right now. We're doing horrible. At 3 for 11. 3 for 11 is trash. These 2 niggas got 4. And they're the only other 2 that score other than me and MB who got 12. That's sad. That's sad. Yeah, we gotta do better scoring the ball. 2 niggas with 12 and 2 niggas with 4. That's high scoring right there. Yeah. We gotta do way better scoring the ball, bro. I'm tired though. That's probably why I'm